Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a new subscriber here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to Sessions with Ugo. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about 3 basic reasons why relationships end. And if you have ever wondered like what you did that made your relationship to end, or basically like why it ends, like basically because the thing is that people don't just wake up one morning and decide to break up with you. There have been accumulated things, do you understand, that you might not have seen, or maybe you saw it but you did not think it was important, so you let it go, and then it ended. So if you want to know some of the reasons, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and stay till the end of this video. Alright guys, so let me just start with the first one. The first reason why a lot of relationships end is because of the little things that accumulate to become big things. So now, some people experience different issues in their relationships, right? Some people, it might be, okay, my partner does not call me a lot of the times, he doesn't really check up on me like that, he doesn't do this, she doesn't do this, he doesn't do that, all of those things. And the thing is that most of us, we complain about these things to our partner, or our partner complains about these things to us, but we don't take it seriously. We just like, oh, I forgot, I was carried away, oh, sorry. So these things now might look like little things, right? But they are building up to become big things. As easy as, okay, my partner forgot my birthday. Oh, he did not congratulate me on this thing. Oh, whenever I need to talk to somebody, he's not always available. Oh, I can't connect with him emotionally. Oh, he's not this, he's not that. Those, or it seems like I'm begging for attention. Or, oh, she does this thing, she's not understanding, she's not this. So, and most times, your partner might say these things to be like, oh, I don't like when you do this thing to me, I don't like when you do this thing to me. But at that moment, it might not seem like a big deal, right? But the truth is that these things accumulate. When someone keeps complaining of something over and over and over and over again, eventually one day they would get tired. Like, they would just get tired of always talking about this thing, and then they'll just say that, oh, I'm done. And you might think that, oh, is it because I did this thing to you? Is it because I forgot? It's not just because you forgot, it's because you keep forgetting. It's because you keep ignoring how I feel. It's because you keep being insensitive. It's because you keep ignoring my feelings. It's because you're not always present when I need you. Not because of that one thing. And that's the problem. People always feel like, oh, my partner is crazy, you just broke up with me, she just broke up with me. Sometimes some reasons are actually not valid why people break up with you, but sometimes people are actually just fed up of always saying the same thing over and over again. So they're like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't end it today. And the truth is that if you're very observant, a lot of people don't just break up with you in a day. They've broken up with you a long time ago, but they broke up with you emotionally. So now they're just making it verbal, making it physical, like, okay, I'm actually done now, like, let's actually go our separate ways. But they had already checked out emotionally. So you might feel like, oh, it's so easy for them to just end it and move on. They did not end it that day. That's why it's very good for you to do regular checks in your relationships. You need to be sure that, okay, everything is okay. Ask your partner from time to time, what exactly have I been doing that you don't like? Is there anything you would like me to improve on? Are there ways I might have ignored how you feel? Are there ways you want me to show up more for you? Are there things? Ask them regularly. Let them tell you how they feel. So people don't just break up with you overnight. It's these little things that you do not do, or you do, that makes people just fed up. So don't ever just think that somebody will just wake up one morning and end with you. There are things that have happened. There are characters, attitudes that they are just tired of putting up with. And you know what? They just feel like it's not just worth it anymore. So, and it's a different case if they never told you. If they never told you they don't like this thing and they're not ending it with you, then that's not a reasonable thing to do. But if they have brought it up a couple of times and there are still no changes, then maybe they're just like, you know what, yeah, let me just end it. Yeah. And number 2, why people end relationships is maybe there's someone else in the picture. It's possible that your partner might have found somebody else, which is not a good thing to know, but it's another reason. So they found somebody else that's probably more interesting, probably is just someone that maybe they were just having fun with, and then they caught feelings for the person, and now they have to end it with you because they want a new experience. Just so many things, and that's why some people end relationships. So it's not as if, and then those kind of people will actually now try to use things that you don't even do, or try to look for the most irrelevant things to pin on you so that they can have a reason to leave their relationship. So that people are like that. And then under a week you see them in a new relationship. That's because that person was not new, that person was always there, you just did not know that the person was there. So you also have to be very observant. Sometimes it's not our fault that these things end. Some people are just actually very shitty, but we cannot, but it's just part of the process, it's part of life. So if you know that, okay, things have actually been going well for you in your relationship, and you've not really had any issues, you always take corrections, and all of a sudden your partner just wakes up one morning and say, you know what, I'm tired, or they just pick a fight with you. Normally it starts with actually just picking a fight with you, and then it just ends like that, and you're confused, like, where did I go wrong? There's most likely someone else in the picture. It's most likely somebody else in the picture. So you have to just do your investigation if you want to, because sometimes we need to just know what we're dealing with. So if you want to do your investigation, you can do your investigation to find out, but sometimes it's just not worth it. Like, if they want to go, let people just go. That's just the truth. Fighting for people is just very hectic, very tiring, and borderline not worth it. So that's another reason why some relationships end. The third thing is ignoring your partner's needs and minimalizing them. So a lot of people do this thing. When your partner tells you that, they would like you to do something for them, they would like you to call them more often, they would like you to FaceTime them more often, they would like you to do something for them. Don't tell them that, oh baby, is it necessary? Like, it's not necessary, it's not this. Your partner tells you, I would like to go on more dates, or I would like you to take me out on more dates. I would like you to get me flowers. I would like you to send me good night messages. I would like you to text me good morning text. They ask you to do those things. Those are things that, for some reasons, make them feel loved, make them feel appreciated, and it could be whatever. And you don't do them. Now, if these things are against your personal values as a person, it's a different case. Do you understand? If they're trying to make you do things that is against your human values, please do not compromise. But if they're just basic things that your partner wants you to do to make them feel loved, to make them just feel more appreciated, and you keep minimalizing them, and that's something, and I think men are fond of this thing sometimes. Like, your partner is telling you that, okay, I would like to go on more dates with you, I would like to spend more quality time with you, I would like to be more involved, basically things that you need, your partner need. You try to say that, oh baby, it's not necessary, baby, I don't have time, I'm so busy, I'm so this, I'm so that. This is how you give room for your partner to go and seek emotional connection with another person. And it might not even start off at that. It might just be that, okay, they found a friend that, okay, they can be talking to. So my partner is so busy, he can't or she cannot make time in a day to speak with you over the phone. You meet this person at work or somewhere, and that's okay every single day. Before you know, you're already building that emotional connection with that person. And before you know, you want to end your relationship with your partner because that other person is giving you something that your partner could not give you. So basically, when you start ignoring your partner's needs, think with the thing that they really want. And it could be anything, as long as it makes them feel good. I mean, you just have to try. It's not going to be easy, but that's where compromise comes in. And you might not do it every single day, but at least try your best to try to meet some of those needs when they tell you. Because when you don't meet them, you give your partner room to explore, to start talking to people that they're not supposed to talk to, and then that's how they start building connection. They start detaching emotionally from you. And the thing is that when someone detaches emotionally from you, it's very hard to get that connection back. So you better not allow it get there before you start to retract your ways. Don't even let it get there. And people don't do this thing. A lot of people are just so carried away by the fun of the relationship, the butterflies, everything. People don't talk. You should have what they call monthly or weekly checks in your relationships. Ask your partner, what have I done this month that you don't like? What do you want me to do for you? Ask them what they need. Don't love them the way you know how to love. Let people tell you how they want you to love them. A lot of people love people in the worst ways. You are buying your partner flowers. They don't want flowers. They want to spend time with you. They want you to hold them. They want you to tell them how much you love them, not just buy excessive gifts. Some of you, your partner wants you to, talk to them over the phone. They want to hear how much you like them, but you don't know it because you are not asking them questions. You are doing what you think is right, but and then when they tell you that they don't feel loved, you wonder, but I've done this. That is not what they want you to do for them. So you really need to do regular checks in your relationship. And if you want to speak to a coach, and people minimize coaches because it's only when your relationship is about to scatter, that's when you now run and come and say, you need to speak to coaches once in a while. Talk to them, let them ask you questions, let them, get both of you involved in the process to find out how you guys can improve the relationship. So that is another reason why relationships end: minimizing or ignoring your partner's needs. And then the fourth, I know I said those will be 3 reasons, but the fourth reason, and this is going to be the final one, why relationships end, is letting everything slide because of the sake of peace. See, some people are actually going to destroy themselves because they keep swallowing everything because you want there to be peace. See, if any time you try to address something with your partner, there's always a fight, there's a problem with that partner. If like every single time you're trying to tell your partner how something they did upsets you, how this upsets you, how that upsets you, then there is time to reevaluate the whole thing, because the whole essence is that your partner should be a safe space for you to communicate how you feel. If there's something you need, something you want, you should always be able to talk to them about it without this being a fight. So some people now actually don't talk about the things they struggle with or the things they don't like, because every time you talk about it, either your partner gaslights you or it becomes a fight. So your partner or you are the person that always makes the fight. It could even be you that every time your partner comes to tell you how they feel, you always say, oh, they're just overthinking it, or your brain out of proportion. You just always make things look so difficult. So if you are that kind of person, you need to really relax. Do you understand? If your partner tells you that, oh, there's something that you're doing I don't like, before you defend yourself and give 1 million reasons, let them finish talking. Let them finish talking. And then you're not like, okay, what can I do? What do you want me to do to make it better? That's when they'll now tell you what they want. And if you now have something to add, you say it in the most loving way. Stop trying to be so defensive. Because the more you let things go, the more it's going to pile up. You think you're okay, but those things that are piling up will eventually turn to resentment. You start hating your partner over time. So if you can't speak to your partner about problems you have, then you don't have a partner. You don't have a partner. So stop being scared to always address everything because your partner will fight you. If they want to fight, let them fight. Let's go my end. Let me go and have peace of mind, because what is it? That's one thing that I figure that it's actually a problem. People are scared to talk to their partners. People are scared to, put their partners in check, because if they start talking now, their partner will either walk out, they will start giving them silent treatment, they'll start acting funny. Why? So please stop letting things slide every single time, because the more you let these things slide, you'll become bitter and you don't even know. It will start affecting you in your daily life, even with your colleagues, your friends, your family. You see yourself getting so bitter, so angry, so worked because you have so much piled up in you. You have so much piled up in you, and one day you will explode. And I pray that you don't explode, that you hurt somebody. Because that's what anger can do to you. That's what bitterness can do to you, because of piled up issues. So you need to always talk to your partner about things. And also, another thing that matters is how you also tell them your problems. You can't go confrontational. You can't go accusing them. You can't go, as if you want to fight. You have to take it slowly. You have to look for a time. There is always a time and there is a place. See when they come, tell them that, okay, babe, I want to talk to you about something that I've noticed. I feel like you're kind of neglecting me. I feel like you're slowly slipping away from me. I really love you to call me, but you don't call me as much as I want you to call me. You don't do this, you don't do that. It's the way you talk, and your tone. You can pass the meanest message in the world when your tone is calm. But when you start raising your voice, you want to fight, and they want to fight you back. So try as much as possible to watch your tone while you portray your message. If you know that you have done the sweetest tone, everything, and they still want to fight, they still want to defend themselves, they still want to gaslight you, then there's a problem. You can speak to a coach. Let us guide you, basically. So these are the reasons why our relationships end. The relationships don't end overnight. It ends over a period of time. People will first detach from you emotionally before they will leave you physically. And if you're doing regular checks in your relationships, you will see when there's a problem. You'll see it. There'll be room for reconciliation. There'll be room for fixing. But if you wait till it's broken completely, it's very hard to put it back together. It's very, very difficult to put it back together. So please, always make sure that you're talking with your partner. Have regular checks. Speak to a coach if you want to speak to a coach, and I'm sure everything is going to be fine. So if you want to speak to a coach, if you want to find out the state of your relationship, if it's about to end, if it's not about to end, if your partner is acting funny, if you want to figure out certain things, please send me a DM to my Instagram and I will hook you up. Send me a DM to my Instagram and I'll be there to attend to you. If you enjoyed this video, kindly like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.